Hi, I'm Salem Taylor with United Way of Stanley County. Welcome to today's virtual agency tour. Today, I'm at 510 South 1st Street outside of the Community Table and Community Inn building, and we are going to take a look at the Community Inn. This is a program of Homes of Hope, one of the nonprofits that our United Way supports, and it is our emergency shelter overnight homeless housing program. So this facility behind me here is open every day, 365 days of the year. They're open every night starting at 6 p.m. And open to men, women, and children, anybody who needs a safe place to sleep. They have bunk beds and some like dorm style sleeping areas inside, showers. They eat meals over on the community table side, served by volunteers, and really find some safety and some basic needs to be met here. So we're going to go inside and talk with Tiera McDonald, who's the Program Director for the Community Inn. So I'm here with Tiera McDonald, who is the Program Director for Homes of Hope and who works with the people who come here to the Community Inn shelter. So hi Tiera.
Good morning, Salem. Thank you.
Thank you for being here with us and telling us about what you do. Tiera, you've been here for a little bit now. Tell us how long you've worked for Homes of Hope and with the Community Inn, and what it is that you enjoy about your work here.
I've been with Homes of Hope now for over 4 years. Initially started just as the case manager for the Community Inn, and then moved into the Program Director through Homes of Hope. What I enjoy is being able to help the individuals who are homeless meet their goals with finding housing, and even just giving them a little bit of hope that things will be better, eventually. A lot of people feel that individuals come here because they have some type of addiction or substance abuse. A lot of times we have people that have lost jobs, can no longer afford to pay the bills where they were staying, or either staying with folks and then they have no money to contribute to the household bills. Then we have individuals who only receive Social Security or disability, and they need to be making triple what the rent is. So if they're only bringing home $700 something a month and the rent is $500, they need to be having $1,500. So we have a lot of those different stories that come through, and they have income, but they can't afford to maintain.
This year has been so different for all of us. How has the pandemic affected the work that you do here at the Community Inn?
So operations-wise, we've been able to maintain. Unfortunately, due to COVID, we have missed out on several big fundraisers that provides funding for the shelter. Unfortunately, we've been working with a learning collaborative, and they've asked us to reduce the people. And we are a 16-bed facility, but the smallest in our region, which consists of 5 counties. But we had the same 2 men that were coming from like May to July. And so we've been blessed to be able to serve them, but we've kept our doors open and tried to make sure we're able to provide services for the individuals here in Stanley County. So as far as operations, we've been doing well. We're thankful we haven't had to turn anybody away, trying to make sure we can practice the social distancing and keep everybody safe. So, also, while we've been working with the Learning Collaborative, we have become a low barrier shelter where we used to do breathalyzers. So we're no longer doing that. Right now, we're just doing temperature checks at the door before they enter. Once they enter, they go on the community table side, so staff can check the guests in one by one. Check their bags if needed, but then also assign them a bed and allow them to make it up. If the meal comes before that time, they will come over and eat, they will shower, they will mingle with each other, socialize with staff and other guests that's here, and then lights out about 10 p.m. And then they wake up, have a light breakfast before they go out the door at 7 a.m.
Tiera, what do you think is the biggest misconception when people hear that you work with homelessness, or they think about the homeless population? What do you think is the biggest misconception?
They can get a job, they can work. A lot of times people fail to realize people need addresses so they can, the employers can mail things to them. They can get there. They don't realize how hard it is sometimes without transportation getting to and from. There are a lot of jobs that are hiring, but if you have somebody here in Albemarle with no transportation, no family, no support, getting to Richfield is a hassle. So, a lot of people, misconceptions are that they're lazy, they just want a handout. And I will say about 80% of the individuals that I have come in contact with over the 4.5 years that I've been here, they've wanted to do better, they wanted more out of life. And then, then you hit the depression and all that, and so they kind of get stuck. And we try to keep them from being stuck.
What kind of donations do you need? If somebody wanted to help do a supply drive for the community, and what could you use the most here?
At this point in time, of course, hand sanitizers, wipes, Lysol disinfectant spray. Also, one of the biggest needs that we've come across is the women and men underclothes, underwear. We also have been taking donations of gently used scrubs because we unfortunately don't have the facilities for the individuals to wash their clothing. So when they come in and take a shower, we want them to be able to at least put on something clean at night to lie down on the beds and sleep well.
Okay, so scrubs are good.
Yes.
Just like unisex, just all
Yeah.
sizes of scrubs, new or gently used.
Yes.
Scrubs are good. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Tiera, how many people have come through this agency or through the community in the last year?
So this past fiscal year, we've had about 123 different individuals who have come and stayed down here. In 2019, we had over 2,500 bed stays.
Wow. Our United Way campaign is kicking off soon, and part of the reason that we're doing these videos and talking to our agencies is to show everybody what goes on the inside and give you a sort of a behind the scenes tour. So you see your dollars in action. You see what this money is going for. It's going for programs like this in our community that were created by our community because we recognize the need. Tiera, what would you tell people? Why is it important to give to United Way?
Really, at this time, United Way has been one of our biggest contributors. At this point in time, during this whole COVID, it's been awesome because it's allowed us financial stability to be able to continue to operate, to provide services for the individuals that are homeless in our community, as well as be able to continue to pay our staff and all of that operations and everything. So the money is great because it continues to be able to provide a service for our community. So hopefully we can get those individuals back in the community to be good working citizens.